from sport person to now the leader of Manitoba Liberal Party. Are we actually asking some support from the government as well?
No.
Any top 3 priorities for our community over the next 4 years?
The top 3.
What are the major issues currently Manitobans are facing? Politics always comes with tough choices and I can say the compromises.
Every time winning is not important, right?
Absolutely.
Sometimes you need to be stand.
We still have some time for the elections. So do you have any strategy or plan? Hello everyone, welcome back to another epic episode of On Air with Priyanka, the show where we deep dive into journey and challenges of people. You know what? Today I'm really happy because today we have a very special guest on the show. His journey is so inspiring for all of us, from sport person to community service and now the public leader. You know what? Yes, you are guessing absolutely right. Please welcome the leader of Manitoba Liberal Party, Mr. Willard Reaves, on Air with Priyanka. So Willard, welcome to this show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
You know what? I am actually very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, a little sleep and I'll be all right.
Okay, so I can see that you are enjoying the weather.
Yes, I am.
You know what, as I said in introduction, so I'm really very happy to have you here on my show. The last time when we met, that time I was actually thinking to ask you one day that I want to do the podcast with you, and I think manifestation worked.
Yes, it did.
Yes, so you know what, this show is all about journey and challenges of people.
Yes.
Your journey is really inspirational for all of us, from sport person to now the leader of Manitoba Liberal Party.
Yeah.
So I want to kickstart this podcast, or I can say the episode, with this simple question. Could you please give us a little bit insight about your journey, how your journey started, about the transition from sport to the leadership role?
Well, we'll start when I was a little kid, just briefly. I've always wanted to be a police officer. And of course, a police officer always want to serve the community and do well doing that by supporting great causes. So I want to do that. So football, sports in its own entirety had a little bit to do with it, so I can move forward and learn the game, learn community, and just be part of something very big.
Yep.
I didn't know how big it was going to get, but I'm very, very pleased with from where I started and to where I am at now.
Wow. That's incredible. Honestly, Willard, you have such a dynamic career. And the one thing I really like about the sport person, that they don't like to give up.
No.
They always fight back. Whatever the situation is, they always fight back.
Yes. I've always had the concept, I want to be the best. Okay, not going out and saying that I want to be the best, but through my action, through my play, through my enthusiasm to be the best, and to also try to make my team the best.
Yes,
we have done that over the years, and I was very successful in doing some things that people said I'll never ever be able to do. Coming from a very small town of Flagstaff, Arizona, in the United States, living in the projects, you already have some strikes against you. But for me, it was more being perseverant and doing the things that not only my community has taught me to do, but to have empathy for people who are not in the same area, such as being an athlete or student. I wanted to be the best at everything. So, but like I said, I did not go out and try to be the best.
Yes, exactly.
In front of people, but within myself.
So the next question is again related to the same thing. So I have a very nice pamphlet here.
Okay.
So because as I said that you had a very dynamic career. So do you also feel the sport prepared you for a life in a public service?
Sport has really prepared me for the actor life, or you might want to say for public service.
Yep.
I've always had a keen sense of what my surroundings were. People who, like I say, was less fortunate than some of us,
Yep.
Including myself. To show the compassion that we all have, that we should have with each other, and to help people out. I've always wanted to help people out, and if I can go back a little bit, when I was a little kid, my hero was not that of a football player or a politician or even the local police officer. It was a homeless person. That was my inspiration to do as much as I can to help people lift themselves up.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we are actually moving our focus to the policies and some of the vision for the politics. So now you are the leader of Manitoba Liberal Party.
Yes.
So do you have any vision or something I can say, any top 3 priorities for our community over the next 4 years?
The top 3 that we should always pay attention to is education,
Yep.
homelessness, and of course, our medical things.
Healthcare.
Healthcare system is rampant right now. That's just going down.
Yeah.
But I want to actually put a 4th thing to it. What I say about education.
Yep.
Okay, education that I had the opportunity to be helped when I was a young kid.
Yep.
We need to do that now. I mean, it's a must. Our future generation of leaders need to be set to do things that should come natural.
Yes.
That should come natural. And helping each other, lift people up, and that doesn't matter what area code you're in, to lift people up, to make sure that, things can work out for us.
Yep.
We need to leave a lasting legacy of competent leaders.
Yeah.
We have to be competent ourselves, and right now with the political climate, it's not so.
Yes, you are absolutely right. And really that these are I can say honestly, for the Manitobans, these are the top 3 priorities, because yes, you just told that about the education, then about the healthcare system, and third one is, I think, the economic development as well, the opportunities for the younger generation.
Yes, and the thing about, and when we're talking about homelessness as well.
Yes, it's
when
absolutely.
we're talking about the homelessness, we see that homeless people are getting younger and younger.
Yeah.
And this is a huge concern.
Yeah.
And I think that every Manitoban needs to understand that, what affects one is going to affect us all, right? We can't just simply ignore the situations that are going on in our community, in our cities, in our province. We have to hit it head on. So for me, I want to unite Manitobans. I mean, we're talking NDP, PCs, liberals, and everybody like that.
Yeah.
We need to unite, because right
Yes.
now we have a political climate that is more pointing the fingers at each other than actually getting the job done. So I'm hoping to come in there and make sure that there's some opportunities for everybody to see exactly what it is that we need to be doing, right? And understand that when society is sick, like our society right now, especially here in Manitoba with the homelessness and people with addictions and things of that nature, right? Everything happens, is correlating to what's going on in our society.
Yeah,
And we can't ignore it.
I do agree with you.
Yeah.
So Willard, many people, and especially the younger generation, or I can say the Gen Z generation, they feel disconnected from politics. So there could be a many reason, but do you have any plan to bring them back in a conversation, or any plan that makes the politics more relatable to them?
I think what we need to do, first of all, is stop the finger pointing.
Yes.
here in the province of Manitoba, we have the NDP and the PCs who've been in government for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And they're blaming each other for the way this problem has turned out. Right now, of course, you talk about healthcare. Education is very low. We are the lowest. We have the highest literacy rate, I think, in the country, after Saskatchewan probably. But the leaders of today have to understand that there's leaders that are coming up, right? These are young generation that we have to get out
because they are
and
the
talk
future.
to. Exactly. Yeah. So they are the future of this province.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are going to be making decisions that are not being made today. And these are the issues that we are living with right now. A very diverse community as Manitoba is.
Yep.
We need to understand that everything's going to affect what happens in the future. We see right now with the healthcare system, and no one heed the warning that the lost generations, the baby boomers, Gen X, and people like that, right?
Yeah.
They're retiring, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about the clog in the system that we do have, right?
Yeah.
Is not because we don't have adequate things to do. We just don't have the beds for people that cannot leave the hospital because they're too sick, right?
Yes.
So we need to figure out things that's going to give our young kids, our young generation, a chance, to at least solve some of the issues that we do have.
Yeah, absolutely, Willard. So, according to you, what are the major issues currently Manitobans are facing? I know that we already spoke about the healthcare, because see, if you go to the emergency, 8 to 9 hours are waiting.
Yes.
And like sometimes the emergency happen, right? And you have to just run to the hospital. So everyone having the same question about the healthcare, like maybe the investment, maybe we need a more staff.
Well, I've always talked about solutions that we can probably do. We're talking about mini clinics throughout the province, right? Have many clinics where if you need to go for an emergency or something like that, and it's not like threatening, you can go to one of these mini clinics and stuff. And if it gets to the point where you have to go to the hospital, then they can direct you to whatever hospital that's closest to you.
Yeah.
And we have to get back to what a hospital is to do. It's supposed to be to treat people, no matter where you go, to St. Boniface,
the Victoria,
places like that. You should go to any hospital and get treated there instead of packing it on with centralized areas. And this is what the PCs put in place years ago under the Pallister government, and it's not working.
Yeah.
It's simply not working. I don't understand why we can't pivot back to some things that were working before, right? So it's time to unite this province.
Yes.
In a way that is going to give the people of Manitoba at least hope, that there's a brighter future somewhere.
Yes.
We just can't talk about it. We need to make sure, we need to show it.
Yeah, absolutely, through the actions.
To the actions,
yes.
Exactly.
No, definitely. I, as I said, I do agree with you, your decision, your solution point of view. So actually, we heard that, Willard. So today in our studio, we have one more member that you want to introduce to your viewers, to my viewers, and all the Manitobans. So can I ask them to join you on the couch?
Yes, please.
Okay, so now my viewers, you know what? We have one more guest in the studio today. He's a very good friend of mine. Please welcome the Deputy Leader of Manitoba Liberal Party, Mr. Jasbir Singh. Hi, Jazbir.
Priyanka, pleasure meeting you.
Yes, Sat Sri Akal ji. So, Willard, see, I'm here, Jazbir is here, your new Deputy Leader of Liberal Party. Okay, and for my viewers, could you please introduce Jazbir?
Jasbir and I have known each other for almost 4 years. We met on July 1st, as a matter of fact, in a park there. We were speaking at an event there in the park, and I looked over and I said, who is he running for? NDP or the PCs or something? So I just walked up to him. And I said, who are you running for? I said, no one. I have a cleaning business. So, we started talking and we just hit it off right off the bat. And, 4 years later, I have a very special relationship with this man. And I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of Jasbir, to be my deputy leader.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations, Jazbir, as a deputy leader for the Manitoba Liberal Party. So now I have two main guests in my studio, Willard and Jazbir. So now we are talking about the politics, the leadership. So politics always comes with tough choices and I can say the compromises. So the question for both of you, okay? So how do you personally handle the tough choices and the compromises?
The tough choices and the compromises are based on common sense.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it is so hard to compromise on something, because one party wants this, the other party wants this, whatever, but they keep on forgetting the main thing. Why you're there for. You are to make people's lives a lot better than what they are.
Right.
And so you want to build on that. You don't measure success by how many photo ops you attend or what you can say that, well, we're doing this and we're doing that. You measure it by lifting that person off the street, putting a roof over his head, giving him a key so he can be proud to open a door and walk into his own place. Getting that student who has trouble learning, giving them the tools to overcome like dyslexics and other learning disabilities. We have the power to do that. We can put a man on the moon, a robot on Mars, right? But we can't take care of our own. This is a misstep that the leaders have to come to grips with.
Yes, absolutely. So as just Willard explained regarding tough choices and the compromises, Jasbir, do you have a words for that?
I think to be fair, is the best. Listen to everyone, right? And try to be fair as possible. But there is a very good saying that it's not about how hard you hit; it's about how you get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. So I think people criticize you, right? And people...
Politics always comes with the criticism. The criticism from our own people, the criticism from the opposition party as well.
So, you remind me a poem which I wrote back in the days of the university days, and I'd like to share with you.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think that will connect it hand in the glove situation with the politics. So it starts like, चाहते हो मीठे फल अगर जिंदगी से, चाहते हो मीठे फल अगर जिंदगी से, अच्छे कर्मों के बीज बोना जरूरी है.
Wow.
कई मकां आएंगे ऐसे भी, जब जीतना नहीं खड़े होना जरूरी है. दिल सबका जीतना नहीं रखता है अहमियत. दिल सबका जीतना नहीं रखता है अहमियत. इस जिंदगी में सच्चा होना जरूरी है.
Yes.
So I think if I better explain in English for because this is a diverse community. So
yes, thing, absolutely.
Right? We live in a this is the best thing about Canada, right? So we live in a multiculturalism. So it says like चाहते हो मीठे फल अगर जिंदगी से. So if you need a fruitful fruits, right, from your life, then you have to dig a seed, right? And this seed which we digged within the party, right now, as a Willard, as a new leader, right? And this will fruitful, right?
Yeah.
And चाहते हो मीठे फल अगर जिंदगी से, अच्छे कर्मों के बीज बोना जरूरी है. कई मकां आएंगे ऐसे भी, जब जीतना नहीं खड़े होना जरूरी है. So every time winning is not important, right?
Absolutely.
Sometimes you need to stand for the truth.
Yes,
right?
honesty is very important.
For the fairness. Right?
Yes, fairness, honesty, I can say it's very important, because people just, they don't want to vote you until, because they looking for their problem, their solution within you, right? So before Jazbir, you join this conversation, we are actually talking about the most the problematic issue currently Manitobans are facing. And Willard explained that regarding healthcare, regarding homeless people, regarding education for the younger generation or the kids generation, right? So do you have a words for that?
Yeah, definitely. Like every problem goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of looking the solution for different ways, right, we should come together and find a one solution, right? Like homelessness, why it happened, right? And because of the homelessness, the crimes are increasing, right? And because the crimes are increasing, right, we need to accommodate every person to the healthcare as well. Right? So if we started fixing one problem, automatically it will affect and the different problems.
Right.
But we can see that it's increasing. Why? Because we're not able to fix it, right? So we should focus all together. Like Willard said, that it's not about liberals, it's not about NDP, it's not about PCs. It's all about working all together.
Together, right?
For one problem, right? To fixing a problem, right?
Yeah.
And this is our vision. And so Willard as a leader, right? We always admire him, right? And his leadership, his passion, vision. And most of all, his commitment towards the people of Manitoba, which always inspiring us.
Yes, and honestly, what an answer. I do agree with you, like, because everything, it goes hand in hand.
Definitely.
If you actually focus on one's problem and their solution, it will definitely affect on the others as well.
Yes.
So, Willard and Jazbir, we actually spoke about the issue, right? But the one main thing we are actually missing regarding the economic development, right? Especially for the younger generation, because they want a stability, a financial stability in their life, right? So, do you have any plan for that?
First of all, we have to get the younger generation in a different mindset. That everything is not about going on vacations and taking time off and whatever, and living under mom's and dad's roof all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
And secondly, I think we have to really invest in our small businesses.
Yes.
Especially when we have immigrants coming in and stuff like that, and creating jobs and stuff like that for everyone. And I think that we can do this by a number of things, such as grants, tax incentives that will encourage people to come in and start a new business and stuff, and hire local Manitobans, and just be very diverse and very open about what we're doing, what we're trying to do here. And I think with that, if we can get back to those grassroots of really supporting each other, you'll find out that we can do a lot better.
Yes, right. Now. Because Manitoba is, if we talk about the immigration, Manitoba is having a very nice PNP plan as well.
Yes.
And they are actually welcoming all the immigrants with a both open hand. So that's very nice. Yeah.
That's Willard is very much right? And we have to focus on the small businesses, right? Because there is where economies are running, right? You can see that during the COVID, right? So how Liberals help small businesses running. So they are generating so many jobs for the starters. So just graduating the people, graduating from the universities, colleges. And also there is a lot of courses which needs to be introduced. Like there is a lot of trades, jobs available, but people are not aware of it, right? So we need to get those jobs to the immigrants, especially, right, who are coming with their degrees back from home. It should be converted to as Manitoban or Canadian standard, so that it can get job immediately, right? They don't need to waste time, right? So mostly, like we are talking about the healthcare before, right? So most of the people who are migrating from different countries over here, they are from healthcare, right? Some nurses, doctors, but they're not able to get their degrees over here, and they, at one point of time, they just leave it and started doing some more jobs, right? Some different jobs. But I think for them, there should be a plan, right? So that they can.
Are we actually asking some support from the government as well?
Support from the government has to be key, right? You have to have support from the government. The government has to also unchain itself, to allow more people to come in and not put them through, hoops and whatever to get certified here in Manitoba. The problem we're having is bringing people coming in, stuff they don't want to stay here because of the things that this government and the previous government is putting these guidelines on them to make it very difficult at times to to do things here. So they go to other provinces.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to keep the brain trust here in Manitoba.
Yeah.
And we're not doing a very good job of that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And what an answer provided by both of you. So, as you all know that Willard and Jasbir, that we have a very limited time for this episode. Okay. And so I have two questions before we wrap up this podcast.
Okay.
So as I said, so I have two questions for both of you.
Okay.
So Willard, same Jasbir, you guys actually the role model for the people because you achieve a lot of things in a life from scratch. The transition from sports to leadership and transition from business to the leadership role, right? So the one question for both of you, so looking back, what one lesson or mindset that has guided you?
Well, the mindset that has guided me is listening to people.
Yeah.
You have to listen to people. You have to understand what is going on. You have to go out and you have to live it. You can't be sitting behind a desk, making policy. You have to actually get out there and start talking to people. And I've been doing that for the last 3 or 4 years as a politician, but I've been doing it all my life. And that's the things you have to get back to, actually not texting people. You listen to the people. It's time that we get back to that because the things that is hurting us right now is that we choose to ignore some of the problems. Well, not some of the problems, all of the problems.
Yeah.
And take credit for things that are good that's happening in your community. Right now, we're not happening. There's nothing happening that's really good because there are people who are sitting there looking up at the stars and whatever and freezing.
Yeah.
There are people who have no idea, where the next meal is coming from, or that child going to school with an empty stomach. Okay,
Right.
we have to get back to basics.
Yeah.
We have to get back to caring for one another.
Yeah.
When we talk about uniting this province, well, that includes everybody. Not ignoring the situations that are at hand, but getting back and making sure that everybody's been taken care of.
Absolutely, Willard and Jasbir.
No, you're absolutely right. Listening is the key, right? And if you didn't solve the problem if you don't listen, right?
Absolutely.
So listening is the key. And I always tell people, youngsters, right, that the key of success is consistency, integrity, and persistence. If you follow these 3 things, you never will lose, right? You will achieve something because with the consistency and integrity, you can achieve your goals, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So as the leader of Manitoba Liberal Party and the deputy leader in this studio, so about this studio, before I forget, it's a very nice studio, guys. I am here the first time. It's a Alpha
Technology.
Alpha Technology. Please visit here. If you are in a Winnipeg, if you are in a Manitoba province, so please drive here and it's very nice. So could you please tell about the Alpha Technology?
Alpha Technology does very internet, we call them the printing, printing, 3D printing that goes on here, and solutions with phones and things of this nature.
Nice.
They take care of it. And of course, you see the golf clubs around here and stuff. They also like to play golf. And
Oh, yeah, I can see the over there some.
yeah. Alpha Technology is what we call a great team of people. Great minds coming together right there, and you have an essential person, which is a guy I've known for over 40 years, Alan Castell. He's put together a great team of young minds. He's hired about 11 or 12 people already.
Wow.
Small business, and it is gone rogue. I mean, anything you want to do or try to accomplish, Alpha Studios can do that for you. Alpha Technology can do that for you. Sorry.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So, one question, okay, for both of you. So, because we still have some time for the elections, so do you have any strategy or plan?
Our plan is to build a party.
Yeah.
We're going to build a party. We're going to get. We're going to be more proactive than we are reactive as a whole. We plan on making sure that the people understand that a third alternative in terms of a third party will keep the other two parties in line. Because for the last 20 years, it's been those two parties that have put Manitoba in the position they are in today. It's time for a Liberal Party to come in and be the adult in the room, so to speak.
Yes. So, Willard, only one thing, okay? Because here's the camera, and your own people, your own Manitobans people are actually listening you today. Any small tip to give it to them, or just a one advice to your from the future leader?
Yeah, the future can be bright if we all come together. Right? Like I say, NDP, PCs, Liberals, we all have to come together.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are one people. You know, we're very
yes,
diverse.
Together is the one word instead of opposition.
Yes, Indigenous communities is a part of Manitoba, and it has to be hammered in that the fact is that we cannot continue to ignore the things that has happened in the past. We must remember it and not repeat it. But as leader of a party, as a Manitoba Liberal Party, I'm dedicated to the people of Manitoba, and not just a party. The party is a party, right?
Yes.
But the people is family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to add on that for the people of Manitoba, like you said, right? So thank you for their trust, for their encouragement, and most importantly, thank you for the hope for the better and brighter future. Right, together we can stand, like we continue to stand for the fairness, opportunity, and the progress for all Manitobans.
Wow, that's amazing. I really like the word that from the Liberal Party's leaders, that together we can stand, right? Instead of like opposing each other, right? So because if you want to win, say yes, we have to be together.
Yes.
And this is the one message from our Manitobans leaders to all of you guys. So honestly, Willard and Jazbir, thank you so much for this episode, for this podcast. I genuinely enjoy each conversation with both of you. I actually learned a leadership philosophy today. As this show is actually known for the journeys and the challenges of people, especially the NRIs, right? So in every step, I'm also learning a lot of things. So politics is actually new for me, but I'm learning from the Liberals region. And honestly, thank you so much one more time. Thank you so much, Willard, and thank you so much, Jazbir, for joining me today. And to my viewers, if you really enjoy this podcast, so just one thing, remember, together we can stand for our people. And yes, somebody told me, dream big. Okay, so dream big, and yes, the universe will listen to you. So we will definitely meet again for another inspiring story. But until then, just take care and see you.